Recently, the imbalance of the newborn sex ratio in Vietnam has garnered widespread social attention. According to the Ministry of Health of Vietnam, over the past decade, the sex ratio at birth has been at a significant imbalance, with 112 boys for every 100 girls. This figure far exceeds the internationally recognized normal range of 104 to 106 boys for every 100 girls. If this trend is not effectively controlled, Vietnam may face severe challenges from a surplus male society, profoundly impacting economic and social stability. To address this issue, Vietnam's Ministry of Health has proposed adding a clause to the upcoming draft population law that prohibits fetal gender screening. The proposal includes plans to increase penalties for violations. Current laws stipulate that individuals or units violating the rules for fetal gender screening will face heavy fines and may even have their licenses suspended or revoked. Despite these legal restrictions, gender screening persists and remains a significant factor contributing to the imbalance in the newborn sex ratio. To cope with this challenge, the Vietnamese government has implemented several measures, including strengthening the publicity and enforcement of laws and regulations, raising societal awareness about the importance of gender equality, and promoting the concept of gender-balanced fertility. However, completely addressing the imbalance in the newborn sex ratio in Vietnam requires the joint efforts and long-term commitment of the entire society. Gender imbalance is not only a social issue but also a potential economic hazard. By 2050, it is estimated that 2.3 million to 4.3 million young men in Vietnam may face difficulty finding a spouse due to this imbalance. This situation could exacerbate marital pressure on young men and trigger a series of economic and social problems, such as an increase in gender-based violence, human trafficking, prostitution, and other illegal activities, along with social instability caused by an imbalanced marriage market. In addition, the imbalance in the gender ratio may negatively impact Vietnam's economic development. With a surplus of male labor and a relative scarcity of female labor, there will be a structural imbalance in the labor market, affecting the productivity and competitiveness of enterprises. Additionally, imbalances in the marriage market may lead to a decline in men's spending power, affecting the growth potential of the overall consumer market. The imbalance of the newborn sex ratio is not only related to social harmony and stability, but also closely tied to economic development. Currently, Vietnam has a high proportion of young people and an abundant labor force. However, with the influx of foreign-funded companies, recruitment difficulties have begun to appear in the past 2 years. Although this is currently a localized phenomenon, it indicates that labor shortages may become more widespread in the near future as Vietnam's economy continues to develop.
Tune in every Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. for Ching Xiao View, the Business Bridge.